Nintendo said that we will be getting more content for Mario Strikers Battle League. After playing this game for quite some time, it leaves a lot to be desired. However, it also has a lot of potential. Hello everyone, my name is Staragoza and welcome to my channel, a place where we discuss interesting things about all things Nintendo. In today's video, we're going to be talking about Mario Strikers Battle League. It's been quite some time since this game released, and I think it's finally time that I should talk about it. I've been playing this game for quite some time, and I know that a lot of people don't really like it because it's missing a lot of content. However, I really do enjoy the core gameplay. I do get a little bored of, being the same characters every time. I wish we'd had a little more variety, or the same 5 stages, or just, I wish it had a little more variety. However, the core gameplay is really good. Nintendo said that we will be getting more content for this game very soon, and I'm assuming it'll work somewhat like Mario Tennis Aces. However, this game has a lot to be desired upon. So let's get into some of the things that I think could be added as DLC to this game. The most obvious thing that Nintendo is going to add is some characters. That is super obvious because we obviously need characters, and also Nintendo did confirm we are getting new characters. I have come up with a list of 10 characters that I think could be added into this game. The reason I picked 10 characters is because there currently is 10 characters, so I think they could double that roster to 20. They did something similar in Mario Tennis Aces when we started with 15 characters and they doubled it to 30. So, here are my 10 characters. Here is my 10 character predictions. First of all is Daisy. Daisy is a given. I am literally 100% sure that they're going to add Daisy because she's Daisy, and she's been in every Mario Sports game, and I don't see why they would just not have her here. Next is Shy Guy. Shy Guy, I can see them adding Shy Guy because not only has he been in Mario Strikers games in the past, but also he's in, the crowd, and if they already have his render to be in the crowd and stuff, how hard could it be to add him as a character, right? Next up is Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. needs to be in this game because, well, Bowser needs a partner, Bowser needs his son to be playable in the game, and also Bowser Jr. has been playable in past Mario Strikers games. Next, we have a newcomer to the Mario Strikers franchise. This is Toadette. I think Toadette would make a great addition. Even though she'd be a little similar to Toad, I think she'd be a great addition to add, so she can have her Mario Strikers debut. Next up is a character similar to Shy Guy. This is Koopa Troopa. He is also seen in the crowd of the stages, so if they already have his render, how hard could it be? If you are enjoying this video so far, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you. Next is Birdo. Birdo is another character who has been in every single Mario Strikers game, and it would not make sense for them to just erase her and take her away from us like they did in Mario Golf Super Rush, so she needs to make her great comeback and her return to the Mario Strikers franchise. Next we have Diddy Kong. Diddy Kong was also in Mario Strikers Charged, and he should come back in this one because for some reason Nintendo doesn't like adding Diddy Kong to anything. Up until, last week, I realized that Diddy Kong wasn't in Mario Kart 8, and I was it was, the most fascinating thing in my life, because I was sure he was in it, and then I realized that he was not. Next, we have another character who can be making her Mario Strikers debut. This is Pauline. Ever since Mario Odyssey, Pauline has risen in popularity, and has been brought back to the Mushroom Kingdom, and has been in basically every Mario spin-off game since. She's been in Mario Kart Tour, Mario Tennis Aces, Mario Golf Super Rush, and it's just she needs to come back. Next is Hammer Bro. Hammer Bro is one of the most iconic characters in Mario Strikers Charged. I was playing Mario Strikers Charged a while before Mario Strikers Battle League came out, and Hammer Bro is such a beast in that game, and he needs to come back to the Mario Strikers franchise. And the last character we have is Dry Bones. I'm adding Dry Bones. I was gonna add another character. I was gonna add King Boo, but I ultimately decided on Dry Bones because of the gear thing. The reason you can't have King Boo, or I guess Boo, or any of the Boos, is because part of the game is to give them gear, and King Boo doesn't really have a body or legs to give gear to. Sure, they could, like, change it around a bit, maybe add gear to, like, his tail or something, but the gear wouldn't work the same way. So I thought Dry Bones would fit the slot better. Another thing that needs to be added into this game is some new stages. We do have currently 5 stages, but after playing for like an hour or two, the same 5 stages get really repetitive and really, really boring. So again, I'm going to double the amount of stages, and I'm going to add 5 more stages. First, we have a Mario Kart themed stage. I think it'd be super cool to have like a Mario Kart themed stage. It could be based off like Mario Kart 8 or something, and then like have like cars running in the background, and like it'd be super cool to just like have some sort of background, going on. And I don't know, maybe these 5 DLC stages could be different, and they won't have a grass like floor, and maybe they could have stage hazards. I don't know, it'd be cool to have something different. Next up is a stage based off of Yoshi's Crafted World. I think it'd be really cool for Yoshi to get some representation from his game series, and I think it'd be super cool to have a crafted stage. It'd be cool like to see like cardboard Shy Guys or like cardboard Koopa Troopas like in the stage, instead of like having actual ones that are like cardboard. That would look super amazing. Another one can be an airship stage. I think it'd be interesting to have an airship stage, especially because that can't have a grass floor for the court. I think it would give it a nice variety, so you won't just have different colors of grass, and at least give it some different variety to, having all grass stages, just different shades of green. Another one is a water-themed one. Obviously, the whole thing can't be underwater, but it could be themed based off of if it's underwater. Like, the back looks like it has bubbles and, like, kelp and, like, the weird, like, mushroom things, but make them look, like, more underwatery. I don't know. And the floor can be made of, like, sand or something, and I don't know. I don't think the floor would have a big effect on the actual, like, stage. Like, the sand wouldn't be, like, the ball would bounce less or something. No, I don't think it would work like that. The ball would still work the same way. It's just for aesthetic, I guess. And the last one is a sky-themed one. I think it'd be cool to see, like, clouds in the background, and, like, maybe instead of, like, the Shy Guys and Koopa Troopas and Yoshi sitting on benches, they could be, like, floating in clouds or something. I think it'd be cool and a little more interesting, and give it, just some variety. That's all I want in these stages. I just want variety. And lastly, I'm going to add a bunch of other things that I could potentially see added as DLC as well. The first thing is more gear. I think this is really likely. They'll probably be adding more gear because there's like 2 empty slots for the gear. There's like 2 clearly empty slots, so they'll probably add at least 2 more sets of gear. I don't know exactly what they could be, but just more gear would be nice so we can add a little more customizability to our characters. Another thing is a customizable goalie. I guess I don't really want every single team ever to have Boom Boom as a goalie. Maybe it'd be cool to have, like, you could customize it if you want to have Pom Pom instead of Boom Boom. Or if you really want to go back to the classics, you could also customize it to be Critter instead of Boom Boom or Pom Pom. Another thing is probably a really specific thing to me, I guess, but maybe other people were having this issue as well. As soon as we picked up the game, my brothers were having a lot of issues with the controls because they claim that the controls on the GameCube were different. So they were having a bit of issues and a bit of hard time, remembering the controls, because the controls are I don't know, I guess they're just not for everyone. So maybe it'd be cool to have a way to have, like, custom button mapping. Like, you could decide at least between A and B of what you want how you want to play the game. Because not everyone likes to play the same. It'd be cool to do something like Smash Bros. Where you can pick exactly what button does what for you. Or you could just, have two options, kind of like in Yoshi's Crafted World, that you can pick between two options on how you want to play. Another one is new items. I remember old Mario Strikers games had the craziest items, like they had chain chomps, or they had like flat ice shells things. I think it'd be super cool to see some brand new items. They could either be returning items from past Mario Strikers games, or just some totally brand new items that would give the gameplay a lot more variety. And for the last thing, I think it'd be cool to see a story mode added into the game. I know it'd be a little late, because that seems kind of like a thing you would add at launch, you know, but I mean, it's never too late, I guess. You could still add a story mode. I don't see why not. It'd be cool to have like a single player thing to do in this game. Anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you agree with some of the things that I am adding, then consider liking the video. And if you enjoyed this video in general and you would like to see more of my content in the future, then subscribe to my channel. It really helps out. Anyway, that is the end of today's video. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.